Hello friends, in this video I will show you how to record purchase of capital goods under GST in Tally. The transaction will be recorded in purchase voucher as stock item. This will not appear either in the profit and loss account or in stock summary report, but will appear in balance sheet as a ledger under fixed assets group. So let us start. I have already created a company for this purpose, AMR Trading Company, and also enabled GST for this company. Now let me create ledgers. First of all, I am going to create a ledger by the name laptop, which is the fixed asset. So I am giving the name as laptop. I am keeping it under fixed assets group. Make sure that inventory values are affected is yes, and is GST applicable, you have to say applicable. Here you have to also specify the GST details. Type yes, and inside under description you can give laptop, HSN code, and imaginary HSN code you can give. Nature of transactions you have to select as purchase taxable. Next, very important, you have to select capital goods. Then here enter the tax rate. I am entering as 12%. So it is divided between state and central as 6/6 each. After that you have to mention that it is goods. That's all. So the asset account is created, and now suppliers account. My supplier is Vishak Traders. It's coming under sundry creditors. The state I have to mention, and also the GST details. Regular and GSTIN number also given, and that party ledger is created. Now last, I need two ledgers for this transaction, that is tax ledgers. One is SGST under duties and taxes. It is under GST. SGST means it is state tax. Don't mention any tax rate or anything here. Next is CGST, that is also coming under duties and taxes. Under GST it's a central tax, so I'm saving that also. Next, I'm going to create stock item. Go to inventory info, stock item, and create. The name of my inventory item is laptop. Laptop is created as a stock item. Earlier we have created laptop as a ledger also. Now I am creating laptop as a stock item also. Unit is numbers. Here GST is applicable. Simply say applicable, that is enough. You need not mention anything because we have already mentioned details about laptop, HSN code, etc. at ledger level. A type of supply you can select as goods. Next, come to behavior. This is very important. Under behavior, treat all purchase as consumed. You have to say yes, because otherwise this item will appear in stock summary and also in trading and profit and loss account. To stop that, we have to enable this feature, that is treat all purchase as consumed. If anybody is not getting this behavior feature, just click on F12 button and enable advanced entries in masters. This will give you the behavior feature also, and save it. Next, I am going to enter the transaction. Go to voucher, purchase voucher, ensure that the date is after 1st July, then only you can see the calculation of GST. Supplier invoice number I am giving, and party name it is Vishak Traders. Name of item you enter laptop and quantity is 2 numbers. It is 20,000 rupees each, total 40,000, and the ledger asking, you can select laptop. Now first enter CGST, it is calculated. Next is SGST, that is also getting calculated. If you go to tax analysis button, you can see at what rate the tax is calculated. Here you can see the taxable value is 40,000 rupees and tax rate is 6% CGST and the other 6% SGST. It is clearly shown here. Now I am saving the voucher. Now let us go and see the report. Under GSTR2, because this is an inward supply, so this will come under GSTR2. You can see here taxable value, again it is 40,000, central tax 2,400 and state tax 2,400. Total input tax paid is 4,800 rupees. As per GST law, the total input tax available cannot be taken as input tax credit in one single go. If the life of the asset is 5 years, the total input tax amount has to be divided by 5 and each installment can be treated as input credit which can be availed in each year. In other words, I can utilize this input tax credit within a time of 5 years only. So each year I have to take the appropriate amount from the total input tax and avail it as input credit. For simplification, I have made the calculation here. Total GST is 4,800 and if it is divided by 5, I will get 960 rupees. That is 480 rupees for HGST and another 480 for CGST. So this amount, that is 960 rupees, I can avail as input credit each year. That means first year I have to leave an amount of 3,840 rupees in input tax account because I am allowed to take only 960 rupees in the first year out of 4,800 rupees. So 3,840 rupees I have to keep as balance, and this will be kept in a separate account called tax paid on purchase of capital goods. Let us see how this can be accounted. Again, come to the report. In the report itself, you can see stat adjustment. Press that button or Alt J and you can select the option reversal of input tax credit because you are reversing the total input tax. You are reversing, you are not availing the entire input tax as input tax credit. Then debit, I am going to create a new ledger, tax on capital goods, tax paid on capital goods. You can give any name. It should be kept under current assets. And the rest you need not give anything else here. And the amount should be the balance to be kept, that is 3,840. $3,840. Then credit should be given to CGST and the amount is 1,920 each, and SGST automatically 1,920 will come. You save it and come to balance sheet. You will see that current asset, the input tax paid on capital goods is 3,840. This can be utilized only in the coming 4 years. That is why it is kept on the asset side. Look at here, fixed assets. The laptop is coming under fixed assets And the current liabilities, you can come here. Here sundry creditors 44,800 already there, and duties and taxes, it is CGST and SGST, it is coming under debit column. That means you can avail this amount. If it is credit, you have to pay. Here it is appearing on the debit side. That means you can avail input credit. Now let me go to trading and profit and loss account. Look, under closing stock, this item is not appearing even though I created it as a stock item. Similarly, in stock summary also it is not appearing. I think you got complete idea about how to do the transaction as a regular purchase, as a stock item purchase for purchase of capital goods. Thank you.